Hey guys, we're super excited to be here at the LA Fit Expo. It's our third year in a row. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs. And we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo and today is Friday, September 4th, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. They say in life, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. But for Terrence Ruffin, the next 4 months are about a little bit of both. Earlier this week, Terrence went on the record to let his fans know that he started prep for this year's Olympia, where he figures to be right there in the hunt for a top 10 finish. One of the things that'll be noticeably different for Terrence over the next few months will be the way he pays attention to his weight, because for the first time in his career, he'll be bumping up against the new weight limit for classic physique. But on the flip side, a bigger, better version of Terrence should place well on the Olympia stage, especially when you consider that we won't have guys like Keon Pearson, George Peterson, and Stan DeLongo there this year. So if Rough Diesel is at the top of his game, he might be a lock to secure a top 3 finish. One of the other big names starting their Olympia prep this week is the reigning and defending 2-time Olympia champ, Shanique Grant, who also has a lot riding on this year's competition. For Shanique, there are 2 factors at play here. One, she's the defending champion, and that means she has a gigantic target on her back, which isn't anything new. But as they say, heavy in the head that wears the crown. And after 2 straight years of dominance, no one but her knows how heavy that load really is. The second is that this year, there's an element of history on the line, because securing another win would put her 1 rung behind Juliana Malacarne as the all-time winningest athlete in the division. If there's anything that 2020's taught us, it's that nothing in this crazy world is certain. So if she wants to avoid the 2020 curse that already managed to claim so many victims, now would be the time to put the pedal to the floor. We also have a little bit of Olympia news straight from the IFBB Pro League, who announced this week that they had some form of a plan in place to help international athletes move past the various travel restrictions that are still in place across the globe to compete in this year's contest. If you've watched the show at all over the last few months, you've seen probably a dozen or so stories about athletes who couldn't make one of their target dates because of travel cancellations. So this could be a game changer for the William Bonacks and Hadi Chupins of the world who might have otherwise had trouble getting into the country. That being said, so much can change between now and November. I don't think anything is written in stone yet, but at least for now there is some glimmer of hope. So I guess we'll all just have to wait and see how this whole thing plays out. For the most part, I think people tend to get more patient and disciplined with age. And patience and discipline are 2 things that you need in spades when it comes to bodybuilding. Just ask Fouad Abiad. A few days ago, Big Hoss released a new update from his latest venture into the 2020 season, where he showed off a shredded 269-pound, fresh out of bed look that was better than anything we've seen from him in a while. At least from a distance, Fouad looks like he's definitely healthy and back to training like his old self again, which is great news if you're a longtime Fouad fan. And as long as he can stay locked into this groove, I wouldn't rule the possibility of seeing him on stage sometime between now and the end of the year. Stay tuned. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.